Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, 516-873-1683, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reister's Bakery. Here are your hosts, David and Norm. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, Dan, great to be back in the studio. We got a lot of stuff going on, Norm, so
it's a busy week.
Let's just dive right in there. You know, we couldn't really dive into the outdoor pool. They should have kept the water. Yeah. Who knew it would be 81 degrees in the tail end of October?
I spent the day at the beach today. It was absolutely gorgeous.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, we went hiking yesterday. It was, I mean, you got outdoor activities. Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So the first story, there was just a poll that was conducted by Newsday Siena in regards to Anthony D'Esposito against Democrat Laura Gillen for this 4th Congressional District. Not so good for Esposito. He's down by 10 points.
I'm not surprised. I've written to him before. Points, I never heard from him, so I'm not surprised that he's down.
Well, and apparently the coattails are there because in the presidential race, Kamala Harris is ahead by 10 points against Trump. So
it also surprises me on Long Island. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe there were, we thought that Trump was a little bit stronger in this area. Maybe not as much as we thought it would.
We're going to find out soon enough.
Those commercials are very damaging, I think. There's some very nasty commercials by Gillen and by the Democrats against him.
Yeah, and clearly effective.
One thing I would say about D'Esposito, which is fairly nonpartisan, is that he's been very active on trying to change or amend or repeal that SALT tax cap, which is should be a very serious concern to all of us. He's part of bipartisan efforts to fix that or amend it. So
yeah, but the problem that he's dealing with, of course, is that they created that.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
that's
the other side of the coin. But
at
least he acknowledges the problem.
That's a Trump gift to Long Island.
The thing is, I'm wary about buying into polls too early. Look, it's 2 weeks to go, and all kinds of things can change. I mean, there tends to be a lot of Trump voters around here, but whatever. I just want this whole thing to end.
Yeah, exactly.
Have your wish before you know it.
So CBS Morning News, the local station, came to the West Hempstead Secondary School. Still can't call it the high school. And they did this amazing. They do this great program where they come to the schools. They hear all about the exciting stuff. There was incredible energy. The segment was almost 9 minutes long.
That's amazing.
News time is like unbelievable. The cheerleaders were cheering, and it was great. Really, it was amazing to see the recognition that the school gets for their STEM program and all the innovation that they're doing. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, hats off to them.
Yep. And so the other news just related to media, certainly not related to schools. There's a Sirius XM DJ known as Lance Holmes, who's also Dr. DJ Love Dinero. And he was sentenced for 8 years for basically trafficking drugs, cocaine and fentanyl.
To Hempstead.
Yeah, to Hempstead. And how he did it was so diabolical and just insane, where he had a local postal worker who was doing the deliveries. The drugs were coming from California. They were going to Hempstead, got to the postal worker took them, and away you go. And wow.
Sounds like you love De Niro a little too much. Legal things for it, but once you involve the post office, and that's a federal.
I was going to say USPS delivering for you, but I imagine the postal worker was also addressed in the course of this lawsuit or whatever as well.
Yeah, so. It's just a really nutty story.
Yeah, well, the home invasion's really a crazy story.
Yeah, so I didn't see anything on the police blotter, but I picked this up in one of the Facebook West Hempstead community sites, and basically they reported a home invasion on Parker Avenue, which is north of Hempstead Turnpike. People broke into someone's house. I believe there was had a knife. I'm not sure if there was a gun involved.
The helicopters were all over the place.
Yeah,
and you could see the helicopter activity, and you knew something was flying.
Yeah, they didn't catch the perpetrators, and again, I have no updates, so
right. We'll find out.
Well, we see all those statistics about Nassau County being, #1 against crime, but
well, a very small number of cops protecting us, and as the neighborhood grows, I hope they'll reallocate that. But we may have to think about private security, people paying private security to patrol the area.
Actually, really, 30-second quick story. I spent a few minutes with Bruce Blakeman this week. Didn't have a lot of time with him because he was out running around. And I had mentioned to him that I appreciated the security squad of 4 or 5 cars. He said, yes, that's my idea, it's great. And I was like, yeah, we want to see more of that. So, Blakeman and Nassau County Police are trying to do innovative stuff, but, crime happens.
It does.
It's tough.
And we are not the only town or village in the region. And unfortunately, if they're going to do stuff badly here in West Hempstead, they're going to do bad stuff in other towns.
And I think to Adam's point as well, I think we're understaffed on the police department. And
the town is growing fast.
Well, Lakeview Fire Department's busy. They're always busy.
Whoa, so what do you got for us on that?
There's a story about an amazing house fire that seemed to be all hands on deck.
Yeah, it was a Lakeview Fire Department responded. There was four or five people in the house. They all got out. I think there was smoke inhalation, but also the Nassau County Fire Marshal and Arson Bomb Squad responded to the scene. This was on Rhodes Lane in Lakeview. So, great job, the fire department. Lakeview Fire Department is always on top of stuff.
That's amazing. But, we usually wait till the end of the year to remind people to change their batteries in the smoke detectors. Don't wait. There's never a time that's not good enough to have a working smoke detector, fire extinguisher, something to protect your family.
Also important to have a smoke mask in case of a fire. Smoke is
that's a really important idea.
Very few people have them, but smoke kills more people than fire. It's very important.
And Norm also,
smoke protection.
These electronic bikes that you plug in, these e-bikes, those are a huge issue, and those batteries been exploding. And I think Nassau County is trying to do something about it.
Yeah, well, their laws have been passed. They've been on the books for a long time. You don't see it enforced much, but you really need to be 16 years or older to have an e-bike, to drive one. You need to have a helmet. You can't be doing it on a sidewalk. There is a speed limit of 20 miles an hour. But they're looking to really crack down on it because you see them all over.
You know what? I don't think any of these laws are being observed in West Hempstead. I see young kids with motorized vehicles, no helmet. Just going a year or two ago, I saw our friend Izzo going down Hempstead Avenue on a one-wheeler. I was like, what the hell are you doing? It was like the weirdest thing. But that's like kind of normal today. I mean, it's New York City is coming to West Hempstead with all these
school bus cameras catch these people on the scooters? Facial recognition?
No license plates.
And I'll stick up for Izzo here because I think he usually wears a helmet. But I mean, if you want to get me ranting, I'm going to rant about these people in Manhattan because they're psychotic.
Yes.
They're not watching. They're dipping in and out of traffic. And pedestrians, who cares about pedestrians?
God forbid you open up your car door.
Not a fan at all.
Well, in Nassau County, there's a $700 fine if they catch you. Unfortunately, they don't enforce it.
Yeah, well, why don't they go after the motorbikes first? Anyway, now would be a good time for us to take a very quick commercial break.
Tiffany Dry Cleaner is ready to handle all your cleaning, laundering, and dry cleaning needs. We offer free pickup and delivery Sunday to Friday in all communities. Give us a shot.
All right, so flu season is upon us, and the town of Hempstead has a senior flu program, and there's some upcoming dates. Monday, October 28th at Franklin Square Senior Center, and also Tuesday, October 29th at the Belmore Senior Center. So, be smart, get your shots, and...
don't wait.
Yeah, don't wait.
This is the time.
So, high school football. I mean, the football is, overtaking everyone, and we certainly have nothing to root for with the Jets and the Giants, as they both suck. West Hempstead lost the second football game in a row. They lost to Island Tree 28-14. And although there was one highlight, Larry Ford returned the opening kick for 90 yards for West Hempstead.
Whoa.
Yeah, their team is their record is now 3-3. So I mean, not so bad.
Not too late to come back.
No, and they'll be playing this weekend at Carl Place on October 26th.
Okay.
And over at the library, they have Financial Friday. So they have Savvy Social Security Planning. And you know what? The truth is, if you're our age, what your decisions you're making with Social Security are really important.
Hopefully we'll still have Social Security.
Yeah, let's not talk about 401k.
I thought we weren't going to get political today.
It's not going anywhere.
It's a bipartisan issue.
Well, you can go to the library to register and bring your questions. A really good program. So at the end of this week, we have the Jewish holiday of Simchat Torah, and that marks the end of Sukkot. And one of the reasons why I mention it is on Hempstead Avenue, they typically close down the roads.
Right, they don't do it for very long, but they will shut it down for 15 minutes at a time. It does require diversion of traffic.
Yep.
So please be careful. There'll be a lot of people out in the street.
Yep. And if you still have a chance to visit the sukkah at the Crossroads Farm, it's really amazing to see. And it was done with some incredible efforts by Susan El-Kotzi, who's the rabbi of the Malvern Jewish Center, and I understand that the first attempt of a sukkah got blown down with those gusts of winds, and they were able to get it up in time. So stop over at Crossroads Farms.
Okay, what's happening at Reester's?
But before we get into Reester's, I want to give a shout out to dogs, because I got my dog upstairs. I see dog walkers all over West Hempstead. West Hempstead is really a dog lover town, and today is National Make a Dog's Day. And so if you're out there, go give your dog some extra pets.
Just keep them off my lawn.
And also keep in mind that Hempstead Lake State Park has a dog run. Yes,
they have a dog run.
And that's a fabulous
It is great. It is great.
It's beautiful.
And again, I leave the special reminder for someone who lives in our community, which is that if you have your dog poop bag, don't drop it in other people's garbages. Take it home with you and wrap it up carefully, because some people in this community get really upset about it. And I don't blame them.
Some people, I don't know who you could be talking about.
Anyway, Reester's. I was there today because I was just so hungry. I literally ran in for a buttered roll and a blueberry Danish. They were unbelievable. But the specials in this week, it's all about Halloween. They have Halloween pumpkin muffins. They have Halloween cakes. They got incredibly decorated.
Amazing.
It's just
I wouldn't be
unbelievable.
surprised if they have some Yankee cookies that you can buy.
They do have Yankee cookies.
World Series.
And one of the things that I wanted to mention to Reester's is
That's a big hit.
They have political cookies, but all they had were Kamala Harris, and they didn't have any Trump cookies. So what I didn't find out, and inquiring minds want to know, is did they not make any Trump cookies, or were all the Trump cookies all purchased?
I think one person in the town that I can think of probably bought them. He's giving them out on the street.
I will say, I believe when I was there last week, they had the Trump cookies in. I don't know if they have the Esposito cookies, but go into Reester's and find out.
Well, clearly based on Reester's, Donald Trump will be the next president. But just go to Reester's. You really won't be disappointed. And finally, Creative Corner. If you're planning a birthday party for young and not so young, call Creative Corner at 516-385-8782. So I think that'll be a wrap for this week in West Hempstead. I want to thank you, Norm. I want to thank you, Dan. I want to thank you, Adam. Enjoy your week, this incredible weather, and we look forward to joining you next week.
Happy anniversary to my wife, Lainie.
Happy anniversary, Lainie.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to visit our sponsors, Spiegel Law PC, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reester's Bakery. To find out more or to reach out to us, come visit us on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at westhempsteadecho.com.
Welcome to I&D Glot. We love our customers. We have the freshest produce. We have all the groceries you need. We have the best cuts of beef, veal, lamb, chicken for the best price. And of course, a bakery department with all fresh cookies, cakes, and freshest bakery item. And of course, with a takeout department with delicious food. If you need to place an order, do it online. We'll deliver it to you, or come into the store and shop. We can't wait to see you.